Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Black Global Alliance. Here we stress the necessity of us pooling our black dollars nationally and worldwide because we are being cut out in the United States. When you saw all those rich people sitting behind Trump at his inauguration, they came together and formed an economic alliance to protect themselves. They're not the reason that affirmative action and CRT and DEI and all that stuff is being brought up is because their alliance and their trust is in the white folks around them. They're very leery of any non-white people because they're having problems around the world with white supremacy. It's being rejected. What we've got to understand is they are going to do nothing for us and not allow us to operate in their spaces the way we did before. It's out of fear. The fear being is the rest of the world has formed an economic alliance against them. Not against them as people, but for the imperialism and the white supremacy that they've been displaying around the world for decades, for centuries. Right now, the world's changed. These people have just as much money and power as we do. Sure, their military is not as big, but that's not the problem. When you don't have any money, you can't fund your military. At present, we really can't fund our military. We do not have enough missiles and bombs to fight a conventional war with anybody. We have Iran, North Korea, China, Russia building thousands of bombs every year. We do about 600. How many bombs and missiles have we sent to Ukraine? Our air defense system will be completely vulnerable. We can only go 8 days before we have to go nuclear if we were being attacked here in this country. Despite our $1 trillion military budget, for some reason, we don't have enough munitions. Anyway, that being a secondary problem to the fact that there is going to be a recession in this country now. It's starting now. By the time we get to Christmas, we'll all be up shit creek without a paddle. So this is why at the Black Global Economy, we are pushing for black people to get past all these differences that we have, which is all based on propaganda. I mean, we got people running around here talking about FBA and we're fighting this, and Pan-African and we're fighting this, and this is stupid. This is why we're in the situation we're in now, because we fall for the propaganda. I don't give a damn if you Pan-African. I don't care if you half Jamaican and half black. I don't care if you're Puerto Rican and half black. I don't care if you're African. I don't care if you're African American. That doesn't matter. What you have to understand is these people are coming together. They're not Norwegian. They're not British. They're not Scottish. They're not Belgian. They come together as white people to fight the black people. And we get our ass kicked all the time because we fall for the stupid divisions that they place upon us, because they do own the majority of the media and so forth. So they can put out much more propaganda than we can fight back with. But we have to have one single purpose. One black economy, that we all try work that we try and work are actually structured so that we can all feel comfortable in what it is, even if it's not perfect. But if we do not figure out that we come together as one black people, with this last fight that white supremacy is having, oh my God, if they win, it's going to be, we'll be right back into the slave ages. No, really. I mean, for some reason, do not get the impression that these people can do what they're doing in Gaza, fund a complete genocide as they watch these people being executed. Don't think for one minute that they won't do us the same way. Actually, we have history that they have. So just because it hasn't been happening, don't get comfortable with the fact that it won't happen. They own the military. They own the police. You see how easily they fall in line. Look what they're doing to the Latin people in this country that have helped build and work to make this country what it is. I mean, during COVID, they were essential workers. Now they're migrants and criminals. That's because we are coming to the end of white supremacy in the world, and we're coming to a serious economic crash because they entrusted a man with 6 bankruptcies to determine our economic future. I don't give a damn what you say and how you form it. If you have 6 bankruptcies, you do not know how to handle money. You do have dumb ideas, dumb ideologies. And this is why we as Americans are going to suffer for that. But the only way us black people can not alleviate, but ease the problems that's going to come from this economic blunder that the white supremacists are doing, that they say, oh, these DEIs and blah, blah. You know, notwithstanding the most intelligent people in the world, we know who they are. Anyway, come on, folks. Let's put together our differences. Let's put away our not scarcity, I would say like our ability to trust one another. Because we all know, we've been taught through the years, through the decades, that a nigga ain't shit. And that's what we're fighting. That's the propaganda that's been placed on us to not appreciate who we are. There are still people this day who bleach their skin to appear white. There are those of us who will align with the white man against us because they believe in them more than they believe in themselves. It's not just insecurity, folks. It's a lack of belief in oneself. And how we have that, I have no idea. Do you know that black people should not be alive in America today? We should not be. We live with the colonizers. We live with the people who are committing genocides around the world. Regime changes, taking out governments for gain, for minerals. This is what we're living with. These people have no concept of our humanity. When they look across, they look at are you an asset or a liability? And that's just what it is.